So I made it to the Angus Coast on a rather muggy day. Minus a piece of my finger, so I fell over an old wall. Its way in is very, very overgrown, more than I've ever seen it actually. So yeah, in need of a good strim, but quite unlikely to happen. Not very much lying around here. Always leads me to believe there might be somebody else coming to this spot. It's a very limited spot, so it would only take like probably one person coming and just stripping it of all pieces of agate, which I've seen done recently, and then you would probably never know there were any agates here in the first place. But I have found one small nodule. I'm hoping there might be some more, but I'm low on time. It took me a lot longer to get here than I thought it would, because I had to go through so much foliage. So we'll see how we get on. This is probably my favourite area to collect agates in. It's taken me about 30 years to work that one out. This spot, there's usually nodules around in bits and pieces as well, so I usually only take anything complete that I think is worth cutting, and I leave the rest. And they have been here for a long time, so there's always been a good sign that there were stones here, but right now I'm not seeing very much at all, which is a worry. It's either meaning that I guess things have moved. Oh, here's something. Looks like mostly quartz. Things have either moved or somebody else is collecting here, and is systematically taking everything that they can find, which is, there's no law against it, but it just means that other people won't necessarily know that this was once a productive location. For instance, just to illustrate what I'm saying to you, I'm not telling anyone anything. This is a nice sardonyx, yeah, really nice pattern, well water worn. I love these, but there's absolutely no point in me taking this. It's better off here, because I have many different examples of this already, better ones, and this is best in its home, where it belongs. I would only take that if it had been in some way unusual or larger than normal, or had some extra pattern in there perhaps. But I'll leave that one just here, which is what I've always done. Again, this is a nice piece, but again, this is one I'm just going to leave because it is fairly nondescript. See a bit of toilet roll stuck to my finger there. Apologies. It is clotting though. Yeah, and a kind of golden colour, which is kind of unique to this area. To places like Lunan as well, where you can get coloration like that. But yeah, I wouldn't take this. This is happier here. No reason to take everything. Again, this is a nice nodule, but again, I have examples of this. Classic with the water worn and pale lighter skin, weathering going on. So I'm going to leave that. But I will take this one because, if you can see it, because it is complete and looks nice, and has water level at the bottom and may have a bit of fortification at the top. So I'm going to take this one single example. Some nice eyes there too, so it's a nice specimen. And you can see it's nice and small as well, it's not going to take up much room, and it's likely no one will miss it. But finding much else here at the moment is quite difficult, and it's been 42 weeks or perhaps since I've been here, so quite disappointing there isn't a wealth of material now. But it may just be because we've not had a proper storm, proper blow up in all that time really. Maybe just one or two, and weather can be localized, so it may have been that there wasn't really much weather here where there was wilder weather elsewhere. Anyway, I have to move on. I don't have time to hang around here. The tide will not wait, and I'll update you later. This looks like a good one here. Yeah. So hopefully some fortification at the top there. Nicely detailed by the looks of it as well. But fractured too. And it's the only one I've picked up around here. for some time, so it's quite disappointing. But hopefully it's just because there's not a great deal of material here anyway. We need a storm to stir it up properly. Another sardonyx piece, wider bands. I'm going to leave this one because I've already got a lot of that kind of thing. I see there's something here. Looking at that, I'm not really sure. Looks like it's what we would call sagenitic. Feels quite smooth though. Out of curiosity, I'll probably take that, just out of curiosity, see what it's like when it's cut. Again we have more sardonyx. There's an opal band in the middle there. I'm not going to take this one. You can see that's yet another piece of sardonyx. Again, very water-worn piece. Nothing particularly remarkable about it, so it's another one I'm going to leave here. It's a nice pale example. Nice fortification in it. But again, still unremarkable. So I'm not going to take that with me. See, that's mainly a quartz filled nodule. Probably with agate on top, probably level banded. Sardonyx again. So I'm just going to leave that one. See, that's a complete and what looks to be then mossy nodule. A bit of fortification in there. So I'll definitely take that one, might have some nice detail in there. That's quite unusual. It's like jasper with an agate skin. A very broken, weathered piece. Actually no, you can see that it is. You can actually see it is all agate. It's got very oblique pattern in the centre there. Quite unusual. Nice colour, but too broken to do anything with. And I can see just by the skin out here that that is a large agate there, but it looks like it's quartz. I'm not sure. Looks like mainly quartz to me. So probably leave that. See another fortification piece, a little bit of blue including in there. Broken. Nothing really incredible about it, but nice. And I'm going to leave it anyway. There's a good nodule here. See, there's some pink colour in there. Possibly coloured fortifications in it. So that's a good one. But been pretty thin on the ground today, really. So it's good to get something. You can see there's a small onyx piece. Nice dark colour at the top. But no, not one I'll take. There's a nodule here. Quite flat. Big crackle on it. Probably won't take it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this one. It's quite cracked. Actually, I can see some stalactites along the bottom there, so I will take it. Because I don't see enough stalactites these days. And I'll give it a shot. It's a larger piece, but composed mainly of quartz on top with onyx bands on the bottom, so I won't take this one. Decent sized full nodule, so I'll take that one. Nice gnarled base on it. So one interesting piece anyway, but it looks rather fractured and broken. It's a shame, but it's a good size. and where it came from presumably is inland. It's fallen down the cliff, and yeah, it's broken, but you may be able to get a decent cut along the back of it there. But I think it's good colour, good fortifications. It's very broken, sadly. Makes you wonder if this was knocked out by someone else, or if it's just laying here after a rock fall for, you know, a long time. But yeah, interesting one. My final port of call, and probably the last thing I'll pick up. Cheers.